Thanks for tuning in. We love having you here, and it's our mission to bring you all the latest and greatest tips, skills, and know-how to make you the best that you can be. We know that you have it in you, and we're going to show you how. Now, let's get started.
Hello everyone, and welcome to today's special edition of Seaview Plus. Now, this week is Reconciliation Week. Lily caught up with Jordan recently to discuss all things reconciliation and what it means for us here at Seaview High School. So, here it is.
Hey Jordan, thanks for joining us on the couch today. A lot of students know who you are, but for those who don't, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do at the school?
Cool. So I'm a Aboriginal man from Central Queensland, but I grew up in Alice Springs. I moved down to Adelaide for high school, boarding school at Pembroke College, and then after school I moved here permanently. At the school, I am the Aboriginal Secondary Education Officer. I mainly work with Aboriginal students and make sure they're on track and that they're ready for employment and or uni when they leave school. But I'm also here to make a culturally safe environment for all. I assist teachers with resources about Aboriginal affairs so that all students can learn about our history and culture, allowing us to celebrate weeks like this.
Cool, so Reconciliation Week is acknowledged each year at Seaview. Can you please tell us what Reconciliation Week is and why it's so important?
Yeah, so this year's theme for Reconciliation Week is In This Together, and is now resonating in more ways than one. It reminds us whether in a crisis or in a reconciliation, we are all in this together. Rec Week is a time for reflection, acknowledgement and celebration in the aim of making a more just, equitable and reconciled Australia. During this week, we reflect on the past and continual injustices that are affecting Aboriginal people. We also reflect on what we are currently doing to improve the relationship between Aboriginal people and non-Aboriginal people. And we celebrate the contributions and achievements Aboriginal people have had in the Australian society.
What other dates linked to Reconciliation Week and why are they significant?
Yeah, cool. So there's two main dates that Reconciliation Week is surrounded by. The first being the 1967 referendum, where 90% of Australians voted yes towards changing the constitution to allow Aboriginal people to be counted in the census. The second is Mabo Day, which refers to the 10-year court battle for native title rights. These two dates truly embed the meaning of in this together. Each of these major milestones could not have happened without a collective approach between Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal people working together. Other dates are in this week also National Sorry Day on the 26th, so just before Reconciliation Week starts. And also the 2000 Sydney March, where 250,000 Australians came together in the aim of reconciliation to walk across the Sydney Harbour Bridge.
So what does reconciliation mean to you?
Reconciliation to me involves building positive, respectful relationships between Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal people, enable us to work together to close the gaps and achieve a shared sense of fairness within Australia. Reconciliation is a time for Australia to celebrate the oldest living culture in the world, and I believe that we should be proud of that as Australians.
And how do you think we can work towards reconciliation at Seaview High School beyond the special week that we focus on?
Cool. So as a school, we can focus on educating all of you about Aboriginal culture, customs and histories to give you a better understanding of the world that Aboriginal people live in. As an individual, you can try to learn and take in everything at school and relay it back into your personal life. With a better understanding, you can question things that you hear on social media or the news, and you can debunk stereotypes. You can support Aboriginal initiatives and get involved, go to marches or just even support it on either social media. And you can stand up against racism or if you hear anything in the schoolyard. For true reconciliation to happen, there are 5 key dimensions, I guess. First one is race relations, so overcome racism in Australia. The second one is equality and equity, which focuses on closing the gap between Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal Australians. Constitutional integrity, so it focuses on capitalising on the RAP programs to create a wider range of opportunities for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. Unity, so coming together in the pursuit for reconciliation between Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal people. The fifth and last is historical acceptance. So that's within education and understanding the past injustices and educating that throughout all and not shying away.
So today in Pastoral Care there will be some activities based on Reconciliation Week. Can you elaborate on this for us?
Yeah, so teachers have been given activities and questions for you guys to explore in Pastoral Care and throughout Care Group this week. They'll be looking at discussing what reconciliation means, the dates of why they're significant, and looking at a bit more information. You'll also be doing a competition for Reconciliation Australia, which is Australia-wide, which schools are competing in. The winner will get a $2,000 memorial done at the school. Each care group will compete to create something. It can be anything, but it just has to symbolise what reconciliation means to you. It can be a poster, a video, a dance, anything at all. So yeah, give it your best.
Cool. And if students or teachers are looking to find out more information about reconciliation, where can they find it?
Yeah, so they can go online to Reconciliation Australia. They have a whole heap of resources, lesson plans to do in class, information about all the significant dates throughout the year, and there's a whole heap that you can look at on there.
Great. Well, thanks for your information and thanks for joining us on the couch today. We'll see you again soon.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you, Lily and Jordan, for some really great information there. I really do hope you guys were able to get something out of it. Now, just to reiterate what's happening for the rest of today's lesson in Pastoral Care, your teachers do have some tasks for you guys to complete, and they've also got some more information about the Reconciliation Australia competition. It'd be really great to see some of you guys getting involved in that, as there is a $2,000 memorial up for grabs to be built at the winning school. So it'll be really good to have some entries from Seaview High School. That's basically it from me now here at Seaview Plus. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you very, very soon. See you guys.